ها ساسالي ودفته guriga oradii uu geliyo qolkee uu toore
saashan dhar meeshan ku jirta adeeg ma fariisan kartid mana saaxan kartid istaaga waa kugu bariyaa mid kale ee halkan ku jirta waxay tahay waxa jira caruur yar ee halkan ku jira naaga xaamilooyina waxa isku dagaalay dadkan u qaadanay waa raashin because dadka subaxii dadka qaar wax cuno doorkina qaar wax cuno habeenkina qaar wax cuno marka anaga meeshan bini'aadanimada ma yaqaanaan dadka meeshan lagu haysto
niambia wewe si wewe tu kapo ndani ya maji tena lala tena amenitapa na mashipi ingine ya askari.
My name is Asha Mukta and I'm a video journalist. Please join me in this revealing journey as I take you through the streets of Eastleigh.
Hakuna amani yoyote hapa, arudisha mali sisi tumetoka. Haiko mali imetoka sisi. Na kiingia askari kwa nyumba wanasema ukufuruta nguo wanasema lete kitu kidogo. Tushotie kidogo. Hakuna kitu naweza sema kidogo.
They come to our home, they enter my room, they ask me an ID. I show them I'm refugees that they said this ID card is for Al-Shabaab. For the Kenyan soldiers, we are an ATM. Yeah.
We are in the heart of Eastleigh, a suburb in Nairobi. In the past few days, there has been security operations, and according to the locals, the police officers have been harassing them. As much as they welcome the operation, they say that they have liked the government to do it in a humane way.
Askari wamekuja katika Eastleigh si kutafuta mwalivu, ni kutafuta pesa.
The mother with 5 children, the pregnant woman who are just in the police stations, are they terrorists? A lot of women has been raped, a lot of people have been tortured. Even those people who are the real Kenyans, who have the identity cards, they are not spared.
The terrorists must be flushed out. But sisi ni abiria, sisi ni wakazi wa hapa. Hakuna kitu tumeifanya. Bona tunapigwa na tuko na kitambulisho na sisi ni wa Kenya.
Tunashika, mtu analeta kitambulisho za Kenyan, then
tunawapeleka wapi mkiwashika?
This is Kasarani. Yeah, yuko Kasarani mahali wanatakiwa. They are telling that hawana visa, huyu ni waria. Na sasa nimemwambia, niambia mama yako aniletee, mimi nikuachilie wewe. So mama yake akileta ataenda. Like this one. This one, you can see, he's a Somali, but he doesn't qualify to have an ID. So, but when I arrest him, the parents will come here immediately. They will satisfy. This is my son, ABCD.
Itakuwa ni Al-Qaeda.
Ai, hakuna. Hebu wewe ni kutambulisha.
If you look around the world, the Somali community live everywhere in the world, and they have established themselves. Per year, the Somali business community in Eastleigh gives 2 billion, leave alone taxes, they give to the government of Kenya. And in fact, it is the second biggest business center in the country. So this thing is political and also economic. Maybe the government wants to displace this community so that the businesses and everything that's happening, they want to take it over.
Mrudi nyuma please. Mrudi nyuma from the parking please.
maya inta abayna sina ugu jeeda laakiin xagga kale hamiinkii waan waxayna station markii la geeyo Soomaaliya rafaad ka tar martab sabeen dibaan qabna anigu mar askarta wallahi maxaan istaag ilmaha yarka ee anaga dhan istaagan ku barna maya waxaan ahay qoxooti refugee saddex barkood guriga nagu soo galay anaga guriyana qabsaday.
As we can see, some of them already have their papers, but they have been detained here and we don't know the reason why. they have been detained here. Like for her, she has the identity card.
From what we are hearing is that the detainees, mainly in Kasarani, stadium, they are advocates who are barred from accessing them. And UNHCR, which is the agency which is charged with the protection of refugee welfare, was also, denied access to them. Just like any other Kenyan, if they are arrested, they must be brought before a court of law within 24 hours. They must be given fair hearing. They must be given access to their lawyers, and their family members also. If that was not the case, as we are hearing right now, then that must be an illegality on the side of the government.
We have evidence of people being held there who hold documentation, who have relatives who can go and attest to their being locals. One thing is this: you don't have to hold people who are the prima facie can prove that they are genuinely Kenyans. The Constitution provides that you hold people for only 24 hours and not beyond there. We've been demanding, can we have transparency in this thing? We've been demanding, can we have multi-agency involvement in the verification, the vetting, and whatever. We are not saying that we need to be involved in the security operation. Let it be done. But we are saying that the security operation has to be done in accordance with the law, observing the human rights of the persons, observing the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, and international conventions that govern, not just the human rights, but also the refugee rights, because we are told these are refugees. It is our contention that these are not refugees. Not everybody is a refugee in this thing.
Tunajua kazi yetu na hakuna mtu atutueleza vile tutafanya kazi yetu. Na kwa hivyo mambo ya usalama iko na wenyewe. Thank you.
Pengine Bwana Waziri, nikikuuliza swali, ulikuwa unasema kwamba hamna visa vya ubakaji, watu kuchapwa, lakini nilikuwa nimetembea kule na wakaweza kutueleza kwamba kuna visa vya ubakaji, watu kuchapwa.
To sensationalize the issue about rape, nothing could be further from the truth. We have a women hospital where women report in that incident. We have police stations nearby where we said anybody who feel aggrieved, go and record a statement. Why hasn't even one person reported? Because there's no such incidents. Our officers have been very professional, but the security operation will continue until we are satisfied and Kenyans can feel it, that security has been fully covered. It is the #1 concern for Kenyans, and we will stop at nothing until this country is fully secure.
Ametoka.
Na nani deputy yuko? Deputy yuko?
Hebu ingieni muende.
Ofisi yake iko wapi? Ofisi yake iko wapi? Bado hamjapeleka any kotini.
You cannot just arrest somebody and take to court. It's a foreigner. You see here legally or you see here illegally. Something like that.
So far mkono wangapi hapa ndani?
I don't know. I'm not very sure. It's my boss, the OSPD, who is dealing with them.
Several Kenyans who are behind bars, who are due for repatriation. 116 Kenyans are in Kasarani. Why should somebody refer us to Kasarani? It's never a police station, a gazetted police station. If anything, it is a concentration camp. Something reminiscent with the infamous Wagala massacre, the Bagala massacre, the Garissa one. History has taught us after a while, Somalis have been victimized, and I think we are going through the same thing. Nobody is safe. Even me, the member of parliament for Wajir North, can be repatriated quite so soon. So it is something we have to stand up. Somalis cannot be treated this way. This is about ethnic profiling. Not all Somalis have a hand in insecurity. I mean, 40 security officers have been murdered in Baragoi. There were no Al-Shabaab there. Cattle rustling is ongoing. Every time Turkanas are fighting Samburus, Samburus are fighting Turkanas, so are the Pokots. The general insecurity issue should not be, pushed to Somalis.
Kila mtu ule hajazaliwa, ule amezaliwa, ana sheria kukaa mji, ana sheria. Waislamu wako kila mahali. Mambo mambo hii ambayo inaendelea, mambo ambayo kila siku tunafanywa si vizuri. Uhuru tumemchagua jua nini? Sisi tumemchagua tusaidia. Lakini Uhuru hafanya vizuri. Yeye ni president aina gani? Yeye ni president aina gani?
The overall character is a money minting operation. Right from down there, from the point of arrest, from the point of the crackdown, up to the concentration camp in Kasarani, people are being released on the basis of how much that they can give.
When you see in Africa the name of your tribe appearing on TV frequently, you should start moving. Because that's what happened to the Tutsi. They were warned, these guys are going to kill you. The normal people, in Kenya have no grievance against Somalis. There's nothing they have done to them. Nothing, absolutely. Whoever committed a crime is responsible by himself. It's not responsible for any crime. And people know that. But once they are incited and they are shown these are the guys who are committing these crimes and these are your enemies, and now that's what has happened. People have been incited. So the fear is, are we leading this country towards genocide?
Religious values do not count for anything here. Cultural values do not count for anything here. Well, do you expect human rights to count for anything? They don't count for nothing. And because these people are the scum of the earth. Why scum? Because they are Somali, because they are Muslims, and because the public has been whipped up to applaud and say, kill them, hang them at every level. These people risk enforced disappearances. And we cannot allow a situation whereby people disappear from the face of the earth without being known wherever they are.
I can say the whole operation has been unconstitutional. We have seen people's rights being violated, even if they're refugees. The Kenyan constitution has allowed everyone who is living in the Kenyan border to have the right to live freely, comfortably, to have the basic rights. Beating people is not constitutional. Harassing people is not constitutional. Stealing from people is not constitutional. Instilling fear in the people is not constitutional. Because I can say they are causing insecurity among the Kenyans, among the people in Eastleigh.